What's good, guys? How is everybody doing tonight? Hey, Cass. Hey, G Money. Mika versus Roman. Tammy. Jackie's concerned. My sister, D Walsh. Jackie's concerned. She's so sweet. Hey, guys. My hair is a little bit of a hot mess, but it's all good. Um, I just wanted to do a short live. Right. Cassie. I just wanted to do a short live because, well, first, let me say this. Um, Prayers again for D. Walsh. Bless her little heart. She had surgery, and prayers for her. But I think she's in here. Look at her. Yeah, she is in here. Um, I want to show something that I saw that needs to be addressed. Um, how do I get that? There we go. Needs to be addressed because it's one of those things that's not true. Again, hey, DC Star Girl, Angela Williams. Um, Let me pull it up. All right, let me try to make this big without making it blurry, which is probably going to happen. I think we've all seen it though. Excuse me. All right, what we're going to talk about is, oh, thank you, Mika versus Roman. Monifa's Snapchat in the very beginning because it's starting to come back up again. Everybody familiar with what I'm talking about? Hey, Sweet Pea, Sweet Pea Yee, Fire Mama 411. Um, in the very beginning, people were taking a Snapchat account of Monifa's. That's her real Snapchat account. And showing this information. I'm going to show it or try to show it on the screen. Well, I didn't turn the camera off. Hold on. Let me see if I can get that to show. Let me make it bigger. Trying not to let it be too blurry. Can you guys see that? That's where it starts. Now we're going to go over this. Can everybody see that? I can try to make it a little bit bigger. Oh, thank you, Mika versus Roman. I feel that love. Thank you. Can you guys see it now? This one is a little bit blurry. All right, let me try to make it a little bit bigger. If it'll go. That's as big as it's going to go, this particular one. But I'm going to read it. It says, me and Kenneka left out the room because them, N-word, don't say that, was acting weird. Ain't saying no names. When we left, they was following us, so I told her to let's go back in the room because they not gonna leave us alone. By then, we on a different floor, a diff floor. All right, on to the next one. Oh goodness. Let's see if I can make this one bigger. All right, this one says, we was already drunk, bro. We didn't know what was really happening. They already was feeling all up on Kenneka a lot before Irene even went live. Now, this is Monifa talking, okay? Effin N-word in red was talking to his friend, saying that he bet $200 that he was going to F Kenneka by the end of the night. And by this time, she is really drunk. Yes, they kept giving her drinks and shit. And I stood there on my behalf and watched her drunk. Come on, guys. Me and Kenneka split up outside of the hotel room. Yes, we both left. She agreed to go to the third floor, and I agreed to stay on that floor, but to be low key, and I should have just went with her. You guys, it's really hard to read this with a straight face. I mean, I'm trying. All caps now. Listen, it was a minute before I decided to go back to the room, and when I did, the N words wasn't there. I was asking where they go and where's my best friend. They said they had left and said they was leaving, but they was rushing and shit. I hope people see where I'm going with this by this point. We was drunk and on some play shit, dog. We shouldn't have actually split up and went on different floors, dog. When I went down to the floor, she wasn't there. Of course, neither was the guys. They were nowhere in sight, bro. I started to panic, bro. OMG. I mean, come on, guys. It's just an absolute. embarrassment. Whoever did this could have did better. Just saying. Irene was crying, dog, because she didn't tell y'all that the N word in the jacket put a effing knife to her and told her that he was going to F Kenneka by the end of the night, and it's nothing that we can do about it. That's why we was trying all just act cool and shit, bro. But we was low key trying to plot and get the F out of there, bro. My best friend had already put her phone and keys in my purse in the room. Hey, Outrageous Five. I feel effing stupid, bro. I just want to kill myself, bro, because before we started drinking, I told everyone I dare one of us to go in the freezer and stay in there and put it on live before we leave. That's how everybody knew where the freezer was. I hope this is the last one. I'm not perfect. This night went effing left. It wasn't us, bro. It was them in words, man. I don't even know them in words. Anybody that got some shit to say, shut the F up, you effing dumb bitch. You wasn't there, bro. I mean, do I have to even say that that's fake? First of all, Monifa don't even speak like that. Let's get that all the way together. I think I've shown enough of Monifa's plain Instagram to know that she does not speak like that. But people are still passing this around, guys. What she did, whoever, she, he, whoever, that that account was hacked, obviously. And I remember that in the beginning. And I even had to double check just to make sure that I wasn't losing my ever loving mind because I was like, I know that account was hacked. And what's going on, guys? Come on, guys. Can't we all get along? Hey, the crafting nook. I wish I could back this. I don't even know how to back this thing up. The bottom line is this is what this stirs up. It stirs up a lot of mess. Do you all really think that Monifa would say anything on a Snapchat or on a social media account about anything that may have happened in that hotel? Real talk. Real talk. I've covered her from the very beginning. She has yet to say anything other than thinking about Kenneka. Who ain't J for K? Who ain't J for K? Yeah, Fire Mama 411. It's just gotten to the point where people are they're going through um, they're going through old shit and trying to bring it back up to the surface. We know her accounts were hacked. We know they were hacked. If you listen to what that's saying, it's saying like two or three different theories all crammed into one Snapchat message. I just was kind of in shock that that was still floating around. And that's not even how Monifa speaks. When I read stuff from Monifa, I have trouble. I struggle. Outrageous. It's just, you know, this girl has been on social media this whole time and has never made a comment um, out of the way regarding the Kenneka Jenkins case. And hey, Rita Ray, and for someone to go through this amount of trouble, um, it's just bananas to me. You can, I'll just back it up. Do you really? Do you really think some of these things is what she said? Good grief. Excuse me. I mean, we was already drunk, bro. We didn't know what was really happening all the way spelt out. They already was feeling all up on Kenneka a lot before Irene even went live. It's just um yes, trying to make new shit out of old shit to make it make sense. That's the bottom line, and it needs to stop. By Jackie's concern. Yeah, I don't fool with them Facebook groups. It's just like this. Trying to read the chat. All right. Let me just say this. I get along with everybody. Um, I don't have a beef with Trey Gang other than the lies and bullshit that he puts out. But other than that, I get along with everybody. So I don't know why there's drama in the chat. For real, for real. If somebody wants to ask a question, go ahead. But don't I need to get with some people after this. I don't want anybody to be run off. Because it ain't that type of deal over here. And we still don't know the guy's name. And I'm going to keep on saying that until we find out his name. Because it's something that I want to know. And I think it's important. I mean, it's probably not going to lead anywhere, but I want to know who the hell that guy is. And it's ridiculous that we don't know. Thank you, Fire Mama 411. I just wanted to bring this out, and when I look at when I type in Kenneka's name on YouTube, and this is one of the things that pops up. It's it makes me kind of mad because oh, thank you, Dana Gibbs. Um, of all the things that people could look up on Kenneka Jenkins, people are looking at Monifa Shelton's Snapchat. This is it. This is what people are looking for. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's sad, really. It's sad. Because of all the things that have been put out there that are factual. Oh, thank you, G Money. Hey, Lamarcus. I'm good. How are you? Of all the things that have been put out there that have shown actual facts in this case, that's not what people want. People want, I'm just going to be real honest. People want the conspiracy theories. They want the drama. They want things that aren't fact based. And it's really sad. It's really sad. People want messy. You're right. They do. They want messy. And they're not going to get it over here. I'm sorry. I'm just not about that life. I am too grown for it and too busy. Too busy. I'm not going to fall into it. I'm not going to do it. I've been working on this case. I've been working on, yes, That's exactly right. They want this to be worse than it may have been, um, by putting all of the conspiracy theories thrown right in a big ball of. I mean, it has gotten plumb bananas out there. Yes, G Money. Immediately, Philip. Immediately. Drunk or not. Drunk or not. Got to figure that out, D. Walsh. Maybe we can figure that out tomorrow. Um, gosh, I wish I knew how to do that. I don't know how to do anything from Restream, but we'll figure it out tomorrow, D. Walsh. Um, I'm working on this case. I'm working on the stories that Marie 722 sends me. Yes. Yes, Chloe. Yes. And yes, G Money. Some people are sent to cause confusion. Thank you, Tamara Palmer. I'll look at anything. I'm open to look at anything. But yes, Chi-Town Fit Queen. Yes, and it is sad. It has gotten to that point. It is so sad. Um, and people are pushing false narratives for likes and views. I don't know anything about that, Rita Ray. Chloe, do you? I know you do. You have to. That just sounds ridiculous. Outrageous Five. Yes, that's one of the cases that we're looking at, and I don't even want to speak on it yet, but I am working on it, and it's going to be a big one. Oh, thank you, Karen Gold Carrot, Tonga Island. Much love right back. It sounds far fetched. Yes, G Money. Yes. It's really caused the divide in the community for real. And some people won't even speak on it anymore. On the case, number one, and number two, the stuff that people keep putting out there that is so stupid. Yeah, Outrageous Five. It's scary. Yeah, I'd never heard that. That sounds very far fetched. Some people, it's crazy. S- Some people hear some like outlandish shit, excuse my language, and they buy right into it. And I have never been one to do that. I'm that person, but I'll say, "Oh, really?" and I'll listen, but until I see it with my own two eyes, I'm not buying it. That's what I was going to say. I would assume that would be made up. If that were the truth, Rita Ray, I mean, the police would have had that. Let's think. Let's think. If somebody had sent out a picture of Kenneka wrapped in sheets, you don't think the police would have that? Remember, they had one person assigned just to social media, one staff member. There you go. If somebody had a picture of Kenneka wrapped in sheets, you don't think the police would have saw that? Right. I just can't imagine fact check doing that because I followed them and they didn't do anything that was out there like that. So I'm just confused, I guess. Yeah, I don't. Hmm. I think they kept them pretty busy with social media. 'Cause at that time, people were blowing it up. Yeah, it's not big anymore. I can make it big though. I'm done with that. I need to go ahead and take it off the screen for real, but I'll show this one. That's just not even how she talks. Where she went through her emails. Now that might be believable because there's no telling you. You'd be surprised what people send via email. Hmm. Yeah, outrageous five. Yeah, that's what I would have done is overlooked it and went on. Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever going to come forward and say, "Hey, I killed Kanika." That's not ever going to happen. Um, right, D. Walsh. I need some receipts. Right, sweet PE. Marsha Barrow. We just went over the fake Monifa Snapchat messages from the very beginning that were um, yeah, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't waste my time with that Rita Ray. If she was just going through her emails and just reading what people sent her, um, if she was just going through her emails and just reading stuff that she had gotten, um, I wouldn't put much thought into that at all. I mean, you can if you want, but that's your prerogative. But I wouldn't. Hey, moms, always. Alton Harris. I wouldn't. Um, yeah, people do snitch all the time on social media. Unfortunately, these folks don't. I got to pull something up real quick, guys. I got to look at one thing. Uh, um, it was the fact early on a girl said they put her in a bag and threw her in a cart like garbage. That's why I was listening. Yeah, that was one of the many things said in the beginning. Who raised these snitches? Oh, yeah, I did see your dad. I'm going to take this off the screen because we're done with that. The point to all of that was, and it's my humble opinion, nothing else, because I have covered Monifa many times on the channel, and people keep saying, like the video Shemaya that I did recently, it said update on Shemaya Winders, and then underneath it just says the Kenneka Jenkins case, because some people don't have a clue who the hell Shemaya Winders is. So I want them to know, if you don't follow that case, don't click on it. Don't waste your time. I'm all about not wasting time. So people will click on it and say, nobody wants to watch this. Who wants to watch this? Blah, 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 blah. Yet look at the views on that. Yes, they do want to watch it. Yes, they do. Hey, Nanos. Yes, they do want to watch it. So, um, yeah, please don't delete any comments, guys. Um, the point tonight was just reading that, and from what I've covered of Monifa's, which is a lot, I have a lot of videos on Monifa. That is not Monifa. Monifa doesn't even speak like that. You have to, hey, Summer Taylor, you have to really interpret Monifa's writing, because it's too much. It's like slang mixed with regular English, and sometimes you just can't even get it. And um, unfortunately, that's just how she is. So I gotta interpret it. But she doesn't write like that. I read through that without. I just don't understand what's going on in the chat. It's Monifa, the girl from Love and Hip Hop, just asking. Monifa is a whole piece of work. Well, yeah, I don't blame you. Right, Michael Wilson. There you go. You said it. I wanted somebody else to say it. Monifa didn't talk real clear. Um, and so that's why I wanted to show these messages, because these messages are way too clear for Monifa to have wrote those. Uh, and we know for a fact that these accounts were hacked in the beginning. It wasn't just hers, it was Irene's. Um, it was a lot of people's. Thank you, Outrageous Five. Yes, she has her own language that no one else understands but her. So I just wanted to come on here and right, Fire Mama 411. Hooked on phonics. Yes, everybody's going to have their own opinion, guys, and you can't change someone else's opinion. You can try all day long, but behave, cousin. Yes, their accounts were hacked into several times. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out as well, D Wash. I'm gonna have to go back and look at all this. I don't. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Right. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this chat because I want to see where it went left. Because I'm not about that. I think I'm just gonna end the live. How about that? Because I really got my point across, and I don't want to waste anyone's time. Oh, thank you, Ashley Graves. Nene knows. My buddy Nene knows. Oh, hello, beautiful Libra. I was just showing one of the things that people look for in the Kenneka Jenkins case, which is the Snapchat of Monifa Shelton's. For whatever reason, that fascinates people. And it was a hacked account. And you can tell from reading the. I showed them. You'll have to just rewind back a little bit. Excuse me, guys. Um, Thank you, Nene knows. But we know it wasn't Monifa talking from the lives that I've, yeah, from the lives and other things that I have followed and covered on the channel. Cappy Poindexter. Let me write that down. I appreciate everybody for coming tonight. Um, um, I just wanted to show that because that just, I couldn't believe that we were still even looking at that. I just, and I'm gonna, all right, guys, I'm not gonna waste anybody's time. I'm done with what I really had to say. I can't wait to share some news with you guys, but I can't hold water and it's about to kill me. Uh, about to bust on it, but I don't have permission to talk about it yet. But um, we, me and D Walsh, are looking at a case and working with a man on a case that is going to blow your ever loving mind. And I'm not bullshitting. Um, it is an absolute cover up. It is an absolute injustice. And I had posted on my community tab if anybody was in the Southern Illinois area, because I think this is going to require boots on the ground. Um, it's to that point that a protest of some sort is going to have to be organized. And that's not too far for me. Um, but I just wondered, I don't know all the areas that my subscribers are from. So, what I'm going to do is reach out to some organizations and try to organize something to help in this particular case. But it's going to blow your minds. And when I say I have dug into it, I have dug into it. And um, I can't even speak on it, G Money. But I want to. Um, See, I'm about to. I can't tell it. I don't want to yet because I'm not all the way there yet with it. Yes, it is. Obviously, it's a death that was not treated appropriately, and Mama, why? Soon, very soon, very soon. But this family deserves justice, and this family has been super cool to work with. They deserve justice, and I'm going to try. Good, outrageous five. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. I want to get to the bottom of it. Good, G Money. Thank you, Tamara Palmer, for coming. No, it wasn't covered on the news. And it's not been covered in the newspaper either. Sad. Very sad. It's not been covered anywhere. And really, D. Walsh just stumbled on it. And thank goodness. I'm really. Um, ha- it's like God put her in the path to talk to these people. I don't even know how it worked. I can't even say. But it's good deal. Outrageous five. It's in the Carbondale, Illinois area. We're going to get to the bottom of it. That's a promise. I have some connections in Carbondale. Not many, but some. Um, just to say it's a death investigation that wasn't investigated properly. It's really a classic whodunit, if you really want to ask me. There's a bunch of shady stuff going on. If you're not familiar with the Carbondale area, um, this has happened multiple times with their police department. No, 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 no. It's not a child. Um, but that police department has been accused of covering up crimes on at least three different occasions on a national spectrum. And, right, we're not going to, this is not going to be a peaceful thing. This is not going to be a vigil. This is not going to be anything like that. This is going to have to be a full blown protest. Um, and I'll be there. I definitely will be there. And I will be covering it on this channel should one get organized. I'm going to reach out to several. I have several organizations down, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. And it's a sad situation. It's a sad situation, guys. But every single day I've been working on it. Every single day, and so has D. Walsh. So the fact that we're working so hard on this case, I think something good's going to come out of this for this family. And that's where I choose to focus my energy on really getting to the bottom of things. Like, for example, in the um, TJ Maxx case, I had the subscriber say to me, that's not the end of the story. The TJ Maxx Corporation basically released a lie. So then I contacted TJ Maxx, and they said they're investigating that employee, and that they would get back to me. So I choose to put my energy and put my drama into kicking over rocks to find out what's going on in cases. That's just how I do it. And I don't want to get into the bullshit, to be real honest. Um, but that's one case that I've been spending my time working on. Kenneka is another one. These lights are so bright that it makes my fingernails look red, and they're hot pink. And that's why somebody calls me Casper the Friendly Ghost. I promise I'm not milky white. I'm extremely olive skinned. I think it's funny though. But regardless, I just wanted to come on here and um, bring that Snapchat forward, because if you were to read it with a sensible mind, and I'm not saying you're not sensible, but just clean slate, read that and tell me that came from a 19-year-old or however old she was at that time. It just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. And when you look at, yeah, it is the lighting, definitely the lighting. Um, my lighting's not real good in here. See, it's not real good in here, but I'm not milky pale by a long shot. I've never been called that in my life. I'm extremely olive skinned. Anyways, if you read that and saw and know anything about Monifa, if you've ever heard this girl talk, you would immediately know that that's not Monifa doing that writing. Um, that's not her strong suit. Um, regardless, I'm not going to waste anyone's time. I will probably be coming back at some point this weekend, either tomorrow or tomorrow night, because I'm working on something else with the Kenneka Jenkins case, but I wasn't ready to show that tonight. And almost overslept for this one because I've had a headache all day. But I appreciate everyone for showing up and supporting me and encouraging me and riding along with me. It means more than you could ever possibly know. Um, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I'm going to end the live on that note. But I'll be back. I'll be back. And I'll post it on the community tab and let you guys know for sure. I try to keep you updated. I try not to do spur of the moments because I want you to be able to plan. I wouldn't want somebody wasting my time on anything like that. So um, I try, Purge, too. I try. I try, and I'm so busy, and I got accused yesterday of uh, being too busy. My grandmother used to always tell me I had too many irons in the fire. I've always been like that. My brain never shuts down. It's constantly going. Thank you, Mimi F. I appreciate that. So I hope that I hope everybody has a great night. What's left of it, and I will see you guys back at some point in the next day or so. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a great night.